Hello, my name is Colin. I play Valgard Alf Geigerson, a variant human Valor Bard from the north.
My name is Tim. I play Hothead Harry Leany, a rabbit folk. I'm used to saying that, but it's a Harengon rogue warlock.
Hello, my name is Michael. I play Montgomery Fireside, a fiery genasi battlesmith artificer.
I play Orlin Nincor, gnome fighter war wizard. That's 13 for a mentor.
Hi, I'm Jessie, and I play 84883773, or 8s to her friends. She's a Warforged cleric, and trying to figure out what's going on with her life.
Alrighty, welcome back to another episode of Shenanigans Unplugged. We're happy to be here. Hopefully everybody's had a wonderful week full of all kinds of shenanigans. We're gonna bring in our players now for the evening. Say hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Okay. Well, if we can get to the inn, let's see. Didn't he promise us some rooms for at least a night? But that was only after...
If you completed his task.
That's right. What was the task? That was to... what was his tasks? That was the wine thing, right? That was
wine.
That's right. Yeah. That's the guy that gave it to me. Yeah. Well, we'll see if he's any. Yeah, we'll see if him or the night clerk, if they have any rooms left in the. I guess we'll see if Valor wants to play. Yeah. What do we see when we get in there? Is the other dude in there playing still?
He is not.
Any patrons we see, or just pretty quiet at this time of night?
There is no patrons at this time of night.
Got it. Yeah, we'll see. I would think inquire about getting a room. We'll just share a room, I think, for safety's sake.
Yeah, crazy night, huh?
Is this the guy? Is this the dude saying? Yeah. Yeah. You had a. How was your night? Was it? Some good business.
It was pretty good till about an hour ago, when people started running through the town screaming that Father Lucian was dead. Killed right in front of them.
Well, I will say, I look at Orlin and at Monty, I'm like, we were actually invited to that dinner, and it was absolutely crazy, and we kind of ran as soon as that happened too. It was absolutely nuts. Like it was like a vampire just got up there and tore his neck out. It was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. He was acting kind of nice, but he'll tell the truth because people saw them there. It's no reason to. Yeah, so we're looking to see if we can, we're having it's a great feast, best feast we've had in a long time. But yeah, we need to, just want to get a room and see if we can sleep it off. It's terrible.
I've got one room left.
Yeah, we'll take it. Yep. Orlin, you have a special coin, Orlin, for the rooms?
That depends on how many special coins he asks for.
He does not take straw dollars. He takes.
Oh, is that right? This one he doesn't take.
Yep.
He takes the normal. Okay. So we'll offer, whatever he.
Since it's so late, so many of you in the last room. One electrum.
One electrum?
Does he give change if we give him?
That's a little bit of highway robbery, but okay. That's
You want to go out on the town with vampires about?
I mean, we survived the death house, sir. I think your inn would be a lot safer with us being in it. But that's just me. So how much is an electrum?
I think 5 silver pieces, it looks like, right?
Oh, okay. 1, a 2, a 3. I give him his 5 silver.
Thanks, Orlin.
Okay. Up the stairs. Same rooms the boys had last night.
Got it.
Hey, thank you. Good night. Bye-bye.
Yay. Bye-bye.
Alright, so you guys head upstairs?
Sure.
I believe so. Yep. Can hear the night sounds.
Caw.
Caw-caw.
Hoot. Oh. Emma. Oh. Good yawn. Good yawn, Emma.
Alright, you 5 are in there now.
Ooh.
Yeah, excellent.
Oh, good yawn, Bella.
We're gonna take watch. Does someone gonna stay up? I guess we'll try to, just in case. At this point in time,
Yeah.
but yeah, does it? I think it doesn't really matter anymore. He can get to us anytime. I guess he wants to, but we probably should just make sure.
Yeah, I'd say about our only like escape from him would be the tiny hut, but I don't know
Hmm.
that we have that at the moment.
That's true.
Why wouldn't we have that? Oh, where the hell is Timmy? Tommy?
Yeah, he'll come back. He kind of does this every now and then. Yeah, he's not with us right
Anything
now.
else you would like to do?
No, I think we're gonna go to bed. I think we'll split the watch every. Well, there's enough of us. Maybe we spend each 2 hours up, so we'll try to kind of split it up that way, just to make sure nobody tries to get into the room or whatnot.
Yeah.
But at some point in time, I'll tell a joke to the group via the telepathy thing, and I'll say, "Hey, what do you call a rabbit that's raised indoors?
What do you call him?
An ingrown hair."
Ah!
Yeah, it's kind of a pun. It's not it's not as funny as the other ones, but you know, that's actually a Jackie joke.
Oh,
Okay, good night.
good night. Oh. Hi, Emma.
Yeah, we got to get to the wine place.
Are we going to the wine place or are we going to the Hunter Tower?
Oh, that's right. I think honestly, the Hunter Tower would be more that. I think we would really want to go there, right? Because Mordencannon's more of a higher priority for us than the wine place, right? I mean, especially if you were Orland, you'd want to go to the Hunter place.
I would like to find Edrak, yes.
Yeah. So I would think if we do talk about that with the tonight tomorrow, I think we'd come to the conclusion we could take care of the wine, but that's probably secondary to actually finding this wizard who, as Monty, I guess, relates, can maybe help us out here, and plus he knows where Edrak is maybe too, so.
Can I help you?
But I would say, yeah, try to find the Hunter.
All right. So everybody going to bed? Anybody staying up?
I think we're gonna split, do some watches, or
Oh, yeah, we are.
he wants to go for. Oh, Monty, do you wear heavy armor or no?
I do.
Actually, can't really sleep, but maybe well, it doesn't really matter, I guess. But anytime, yeah. Yeah. Do you want to take first watch, or do you want me to take
medium
yeah.
armor?
Okay.
My preference would be either first or last, either or.
Okay. Yeah, you want to take first watch then? How about that?
Sure.
Well,
I guess
would like-
Eights has that stasis where she's always up anyway. We can just let her do it too.
Well, but Eight's also manifested
Manifest
vampire
bad.
lord,
Yeah.
so-
That's
Yeah,
that's true. So actually, Eights can't stay up by herself. So she's there, but that's exactly true. Yeah. So
I'm
how do you take?
afraid that like Eights is a little bit outside of the trust bubble now.
Yeah,
not
she's-
like fully like ostracized, but yeah, it's like
she's compromised. Yeah.
It's like
Wait a second, Monty.
Yeah, see-
If you're from Eberron and Eights is from Eberron, how come she could go through but you couldn't?
Impure thoughts. Yeah.
I don't. You know what? Fine. I'm done arguing at this
I'm
point.
I'm only kidding you, Monty. I'm only kidding. But it's always the nice ones, right, Olin? Excuse me. It's always the nice ones.
Sure.
Yeah. So, Olin, is it that you think, like, why do you think you couldn't pass through the whatever that thing was,
Well,
that bone lord?
probably on account of not a lot of people like Chi Chi, and
Oh,
I
she seems
assume
so.
that your Chi Chi also probably is in that same camp.
You're probably right. Wasn't even thinking about that, but you're probably exactly right. But Chi Chi, she seems, nice enough.
Yeah,
But
she's
maybe a
very
bit too.
nice. She's very helpful.
Yeah.
I try to do stuff though by myself because I want to get better because I want to be good enough. But
Yeah.
it's nice
But she
to
can.
have her
She's.
there when I need her.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Just speaking of Chi Chi, she seems. Well, we can talk about Chi Chi some other time, but she's usually very upfront, very forthright. She kind of speaks her mind. She's, she kind of goes for it, doesn't she? She doesn't beat around the bush.
Not in my experience. She's very honest. I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Yeah. She's got like, well, she has like your eyes, but they're like even more, like brighter, more like brilliant. Yeah, it's really a sight to see.
I don't know about that, but
As the eyes flash,
oh, don't do this to me.
and she looks at you and says, "Well, thank you,"
Oh, hey,
and
Monty.
brushes
Hey.
the side of your face with the back of her hand.
Oh, Monty, you see this? It's Chi
And
Chi.
then
Hey,
it's
Chi Chi.
and then it's back
Orla again.
to Orlin just as fast.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Orlin, you
good
see that?
night.
Okay. Hey, okay. Monty, did you see that? I think it was Chi
I
Chi.
I don't think it is. I know it was. But
Okay.
anyway,
Okay.
yeah, you go to bed, dear
Okay.
Lord.
You and your, this, whatever, eights. And eights is probably sitting in the corner all creepy looking anyway with her blank stare
Uh-huh.
anyway. So
Yeah, no.
I will let you two do what you're going to do. I'm going to have my eyes closed the whole night, Monty. So
Okay. Yeah.
whatever happens, eyes closed, ears shut, it's okay. It's okay.
If she manifests a
Good
Strahd
night.
in the night, I'll let you know.
Yes, please
Oh
do.
my
Please do.
goodness.
Okay. Good night.
So
I'll try to get
like
some shut eye.
Cool. Harry,
Yep.
as you drift off to sleep,
Oh, no.
no.
That's never a good sign.
you once again are before Jackie and Tommy.
Oh.
And you
Tommy,
see
Tommy the
werewolves
human, right?
coming again.
No, that's not good.
And they just, as you're fighting, and you're fighting hard, you're suddenly bombarded with bits and pieces of the two that you're fighting with. As you look
Like-
over, and they have been disemboweled and ripped limb from limb.
I will. That is terrible, but in order to try to not preserve my sanity, but in order to steady myself, I will, even though it seems like it's in the past, I will try to utilize something that was given to me by my new patron in terms of trying to draw strength from this Kyber. And I will try to use that slaughter against the ones that did that to him, and I will cast Corpse Bomb on Jackie. See if I can destroy him, but also his people that did that to him.
Wonderful. The magic fizzles
Oh, not good.
as the disemboweled and limbs start to move up your legs from your two friends
That's not good.
and wrap around you. And
I
as
will.
the hands of the four reach the throat, you wake up with a silent gasp, covered in sweat.
That is terrible, Andrew. Is it the middle of the nighttime? Is it my
It is middle of
watch?
the night. It's been probably about hour and a half at this point.
Hey, hey, Monty. Oh. Ooh.
Bad
Monty.
dream?
Yeah. Yeah, just, keep on seeing my, kind of keep on seeing my, my friends, I keep on kind of getting torn up inside of, I keep on seeing them, but they can't keep on getting attacked. And, the ending's always the same. They're kind of torn limb from limb. This one's was a little kind of ended in a weird way with, the disemboweled extremities kind of clinging to my body and then my neck and trying to like choke me to death. But, it's, my par for the course here in this place. But I think, but I'd be happy to take your watch from here on out. I don't know if I can sleep again. I feel kind of unsettled. So if you want to get some sleep, I'll try to stay up for a couple hours if you want to.
That's fair. I just hope I don't get greeted with burning children, and now I'm gonna try to go to sleep. Yeah.
Hey, did Eight not wave my hand in front of her face? She probably doesn't. Hey, did she anything funny from her? She's okay.
No. I saw nothing. So far so good.
Yeah. Okay. Good night, Monty. But yeah, he's very unsettled for he's. Yeah.
Monty and Orlin, I need D100 rolls from you, please.
Sir, yes, sir.
And call high or low before you roll, please.
I am high.
Low.
High as a
Monty.
All right.
Oh, shit! That was a 19. That is low.
That's low.
Okay. Orlin, as you are sleeping through the night.
Very peacefully, with no problems.
Uh-huh.
I'm having a tea party.
You're having a tea party with Edrak.
Yes, and Edro and Trust. And everybody's fine.
Yep.
And nobody's ancient.
And suddenly, they all stand up.
No.
Without saying a word to you.
No.
And start walking away.
That's not allowed.
What do you do?
I try to call after them and try to get up to follow them.
You get up to follow them, and you're walking after them, and they start walking faster. You start to run.
Yeah.
And they start to run.
I think I'm also like screaming, like, please don't leave me, I'll be better.
Yep.
All that good shit.
Yep. And then before long, they're just blips in the distance.
Am I running through the mist?
And you hear a voice behind you. You don't need them. I'm right here with you. As you feel a hand grasp yours.
And like ugly crying, tears and snot.
Yeah. And then another hand on your shoulder, turning you around, and pulls you into an embrace and kind of picks you up. And you look and you see a breathtaking, gorgeous woman. I have you, my Orlin.
I was just ugly crying on her.
There, my little one.
It's like, I want to be better.
I can make you better.
I have to be better.
We can do that. You don't need them. You only need me.
Now bury my face in her shoulder and just cry. 'Cause she says I don't need them, but damn if I don't want them.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. And she strokes the back of your head and just comforts you. Monty, you fall
Yes.
asleep. And you have a very unique dream. One you haven't had while being in this plane. You used to have them occasionally. When you were in Eberron with, all the inspiration that made you want to be an artificer, with the steam trains and the mechanical people, the warforged, and the flying ships and the anti-gravity fields. And an idea comes to your head. That you may be able to use the holy water to change the properties of the metal in your weapons. If you were to, and you see yourself working through the math, if you were to quench the blades just right in the holy water, there's a potential that they could absorb the properties of the holy water.
Ooh.
It would take some work.
Okay.
But you think you might be able to help the party.
Hey, there you go.
And you see yourself going through this process, and the inspiration came from seeing the weapons glistening next to the cistern of the holy water in the church. And then you also remembered there were places in Eberron where you couldn't enter. Hollowed places.
Okay.
Places that excluded those of Fey or Elemental or Undead or Celestial.
Gotcha.
Those that had differences in the bloods from the outer planes could be kept at bay. But you knew those places usually were the safest from those things as well.
That's nice.
And as you're working on the weapons, that's the thought that, runs through your head. And you realize that that's what was going on in the church. That's why you couldn't enter.
Okay.
But just a night's rest and a moment's clarity allowed for your brain to kind of process through the information.
Work.
And
would we?
Go ahead.
Would it need to be back at the church to make it happen, or?
You don't think it needs to be made on hallowed ground? Besides, you don't know a way to get through that.
Yeah.
That's the big issue there. I mean, hallowed ground would be easier to make more holy water. Because it's a pure place. But you may have enough to get a couple of weapons.
Okay.
But it would take time, and it would take using your artificer ability.
Okay.
Basically, but it would be so you'd have to spend that point for that 24 hours, but then it would stay on that weapon.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's one of your artificer infusions.
Okay.
But it would allow for helping the party a little bit more.
Okay.
But other
So
than
it's infusing it with holy, like I can already do a +1. What would this?
so it wouldn't be a +1 to it.
Okay.
It would basically just be giving it some of the properties of holy water. Let's see here.
Oh.
So that it would be there's a potential, it's a small percent chance that it could get the burst 2d6 radiant, but for the most part it would just overcome the resistance.
Yeah.
For those that have non-magical, basically it just imbues some magic into it. For those of the undead things that need to be silvered, it's kind of that kind of effect.
Okay.
So it doesn't make the weapon stronger, it just kind of helps it overcome
Any resistance it has. Yeah.
to the non-magic variety.
Okay.
But in order to make it happen, you have to have 2 flasks of holy water, a non-magic weapon, and you have to use a artificial infusion for the day, and it has to maintain on it all day.
Okay.
Then it becomes permanently attached to that weapon.
Oh. Okay.
But it would use up the holy water at that point.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. 2 flasks of holy water, permanent gone, and an infusion for a day, and then it's permanently affixed. Okay.
Yeah, basically, so you would take the metal, the process is you would take the weapon, heat it up, kind of bang it out, and then quench it in the holy water to get it back to cool and able to be used. But all that water would evaporate.
That'd work.
So yeah, that is your dream.
A good dream, Auntie.
Yeah, no.
Harry, you've been up for several hours at this point. It is time for Orland's watch. Are you gonna wake her for her watch?
If it's been several hours, yeah, I think he's so beaten up, and I think he probably can't keep his eyes open anyway. He's been, but yeah, he would go wake up Orland. He would try to sleep again if he can.
Okay.
Because his own body, with the lack of hit points, doesn't, probably forces him to at least do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go get Orland.
Okay.
Hey, Orland. Hey. I'll use my telepathy to try to wake her up. And I'll be like, Orland, this is Chi-Chi. Hello. Time to wake up.
Why, you sound like an old lady.
No, I am your Chi-Chi.
No, you're
Hey, Orland. Hey, come on, let's go. It's time to wake up.
She sits up and does a little rubs her eyes real good.
I am so sorry. I had to have a terrible dream myself, but I cannot keep my eyes open, or I'd stay up a little bit longer.
Go to sleep.
Willow Black Eyes here. She hasn't done anything all night, so no more smoke at least. Okay,
I
right
stand
all
up
then.
and I walk over to Eights and I sit down next to her.
And that one. Night 8s.
Good night.
Harry, as you close your eyes again,
Mm-hmm.
the dream starts back up.
That's terrible. Same thing.
Same thing. It's a little different.
Yeah.
It's different monsters every time.
Yeah. And again,
but yeah, it's the same.
Yeah.
Same premise every single time.
I think each time I'll try to, again, kind of change. If you kind of know what's going on, but yet you can't. Again, almost treat it like a lucid dream, trying to change the parameters of like the test and stuff. So this time I'll try to ignite the black flame armor that I have from my patron, and if it happens again, then I'll try different things. I'll try the call the dam to try to or I'll use the green flame blade, and I'll try all these different things and trying to focus. And I'll try to will myself to focus on Kyber. And like I think I try to focus probably on initially because my friends on the Queen of Air and Darkness, but it doesn't work because she's kind of left us here and we haven't heard from her. And she's never been. I mean, yeah, but so then I focus on Kyber and I realize that that's where I have to pay attention to, and I'll try to focus on him. And if all those things don't, like the different things he gives me don't work, I won't even fight back. I'll just kind of try to will myself to become calm even in the midst of all this, and I'll try to have him inhabit me, and then he can do the fighting for me, kind of thing. You know what I mean? In my mind.
Sure. So I think you've gone through it probably 3 or 4 times at this point.
Yeah.
Each one's getting faster. Coming more frequently. That last one, as you do that, you feel a strong, calming presence.
Breathe in and out.
Mm-hmm. And your eyes open, and you see before you. What is it? One second here.
Going to be in Discord or Roll20?
I will try to get it on Roll20
Okay.
here, so that everybody can see.
Oh, goodness gracious. Where do I see that?
You see this standing in front of you.
This is what's causing... Do I realize this is what's causing the nightmares? Do I think this is what's... It's like in have... Oh, what
and
the heck?
she is laughing and giggling as she is spinning, and you see the magic kind of threads moving the things in the dream.
I try to cut the strands, kind of free myself from the... Or if I look around, like I don't see any... This is in the dream itself, doesn't seem to...
You hear a voice in your head say, "Wait. You know the truth now. Her magic has affected you today. But we will get her."
And he just kind of... He just telepathically... yes is... Yes. Thank you, whatever. I'm not sure if I'm saying my lord, but he says yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for showing me this. We will get her.
And you feel 2 things happen at this point. One, you feel the power inside you grow. So you can take a 2nd level of Warlock.
Oh, Malaka.
But the other is, as well,
Uh-oh.
You feel your life energy being pulled by this entity.
Lovely.
You will lose 5 from your max health points,
Okay.
and you did not get a long rest.
Got it. Got it. So that's on top of the stuff I lost before, too. Okay. Oh, I do not like that. Okay.
And that 5 does not come back on a long rest.
God, that's a permanent. Okay, perfect.
That has a
good.
different condition. So
Got it. I'll make a note on that too. But kind of that the good and the bad. But he tries to focus on the good. But he also knows that this other loss of life. It's probably from this thing here. But he knows that he and that Kyra will show him the way to rid himself of this soon enough. So he takes some solace in that.
definitely. Okay. And you wake up.
Got it.
And the light for the morning is back.
Okay.
Ooh.
Say hi to Eights, everybody.
Hi,
Hey,
Eight.
it's hi, it's.
Hello.
And I think that is probably a good point. As Harry, as you wake up, and you kind of flex your hands in front of you, and you can feel the new power surging.
Yes.
As you can still see the visage of this creature in the room.
Oh, is it over top of?
That is just kind of slightly distorted, as if she's not on the same plane with you all.
Is she there? Is she right near me, or she's in the center of the room right now?
She is right next to you.
Okay, got it. Okay.
And put on your character sheet a blessing, sir.
Sure. Let me make a couple notes here. Go ahead. Yeah.
You have a blessing from your patron.
Oh, nice.
You can see into the ethereal plane within 15 feet of you.
Wow, me like it. Okay, that's very cool.
Well, I hope everybody had a fun time, and thanks for joining us as we travel the darkness so that we don't go alone. And I hope that all your games this week are as filled with as much shenanigans as ours. Everybody have a wonderful evening.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.